लाइफ है स्पोर्ट, आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट, आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
Good morning, hello, and a wonderful welcome to everyone who is joining us for the live broadcast of the finals of this under 17 age category of the ASA DPDL Super Cup. And this match is going to be a humongous one. Two great teams are locking horns. It's the Reliance Foundation Young Champs versus the Baichung Bhutia Football School Delhi. Right here from a great hello turf from Bangalore in the state of Karnataka, the Padugon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence. Right behind the mic, I'm your host commentator in English, Mayur Barwa. And I'll be bringing you all the action of this under 17 age category. And what a wonderful tournament already this was with different age categories in different cities. And I'm sure you are just waiting with bated breath to know what will be transpiring, who will be there behind the trophy and will be lifting aloft with all those smiles crossing over those wonderful faces. They'll be looking towards the future, towards the growth of Indian football. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Decathlon, Mandiwal Hospitals, Double Pass, the Blue Clubs. It's the foundation for the billions. And we also would like to extend our thank you to the All India Football Federation and also the host association, the Karnataka State Association, of course, the Padukon Dravid Center for Sports Excellence, and last but not the least, Spinner, our sports drink. And those are the two teams working out along with the match officials. This is the seal final. Remember, Reliance Foundation Young Champs, locking horns versus the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi. Not even a slight bit of overcast conditions. But again, this in game of football, what matters is what you have, what you do with your foot, and the play with your mind, isn't it? As both the teams just crosses over and puts there all they have. I'm sure it's also been in testing like of what the opponents, or do I say the predators, because they will be both the teams, and all the players are like preying on those small nitty gritties, isn't it? Just picking out the small grains out of the huge haystack, I would believe. And this might just be something which you'll be pricking out for the best, and probably for the rest of their life, because then we are just trying out the best of the cream, isn't it, which are sitting right at the top. And this should be tasting very good as we go ahead for the future, because this is the growth in different age categories: under 11, under 13, under 15, and now here under 15. As we go right through the lenses, a photo moment for both the teams. On the left of your picture, standing the captain is from the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, and then to the right, oh, what a nice smile! Oh, good. They're very young, isn't it? Always good to see their smiles. And on the right of your picture, now joining the batch officials also for the photo sessions, is the Baichung Bhutia Football School captain also. So just see number 53 on the left. So 53 versus 10. It's going to be some intense battle, isn't it? So you also behind the scenes, you're watching all this action live and exclusive on DPDL, the under 17 age category, the Shield final, having right on your screen of this Acer DPDL Super Cup, or rather, should I say it's a super cup, because we've seen some wonderful action. That's the team in red, draped in red. And it's the team from the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. To the right of your picture, slowly coming after the picture towards the center, is the team. They've already taken the photo. It's always good, isn't it? In swamped in black is the team on the Baichung Bhutia Football School Delhi. On your screen, the players list for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs: Ristik Maiti, Arav Oban, Rajbir Mandal, Rinchen CB John, Slijer Norhanha, Danish PK, Samar Jagadale, Rohan Manirama, Haranka Maitra, VL Ramra Puatwi, Akash Halder, the goalkeeper, Messi Kolako, Arpan Tanwar, Darsh Shukla, Arna Pandhare, Sachin Sonis, Arav Srijiv, and Piyush Sawant. Strong contingent coming in for for the Shield final. It's going to be some contest, isn't it? As I've mentioned before, it's going to be very huge. As you put our eyes on the players list for the Baichung Bhutia football schools, Amir Kumar Agarwal, the goalkeeper, Saurabhir Malhotra, the captain, Atar Vaneja, Ahan Makija, Rehan Khan, David Singh, Avidya Singh, Rajesh Kumar Pradhan, Lovell Abraham, Chris Grover, Atharva Sharma, Raghav Sehgal, Siddhan Thakur, Avijay Jajoria, and Laksha Chitosia. So huge lots of talents just coming through the funnels of this Acer DPDL Super Cup. You have seen the league phases, you've seen the knockouts, and right here now the last throw of the dice, last throw of the beat of the football in action. Right, as you can see, some silent prayers also coming in from few of the players. The Reliance Foundation Young Champs with a blow of the whistle. It's the kickoff, the seal final of this under 17 age category. Reliance Foundation Young Champs versus the Baichung Bhutia Football School's Tele, live and exclusive on DPDL. And you can see also on behind the fence there is some wetness, which means there have been overnight rain, or probably in the early morning also. Again, there seems some slips by also happening, some funny and crazy moments also, isn't it? Where we've seen the goalkeeper sleeping by, but good gorgeous conditions in there against the green. You can see the red and the blue just passing through, and good attacking football to start off with both the teams, with the Lions Foundation Young Champs starting the kickoff. I'm sure there been so many behind the scenes working, isn't it? A huge shout out to the management of DPDL also. It's this double pass development league, if I have to tell you the full form. So huge kudos to the people working right behind, and also thank you to the manpower who have been assisting me also as a commentator, and putting me all the information, the starting five, the 11, the timings, and now from the right flank, Reliance Foundation Young Champs trying on the ascendancy, the charge. Also, you can see the the support slowly building up. The teams which are also playing the next match of the Super Cup final, that's also building up, and that's also going to be a very good game. Football for Change versus the 4 for All Academy will be competing for the Super Cup final, which is coming right after this Shield final. It will be just wonderful, isn't it? With so many people as the sponsors, the stakeholders, and also it's such a good motivation to have the the Football Federation joining hands with you under the aegis of the All India Football Federation. So you have the best of the players kicking here. It's so easy, isn't it? When you get the cream of the players coming and competing against you, rubbing shoulders, you know so much of this, so much how it comes. Harry's from the left flank. And oh, it could have been dangerous. Predicament coming in for the boys in black for the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, as hurriedly and very close, lovely pass from the left winger to the right, and he almost scooped the ball inside the goal post. I'm sure it would have been just a huge heartbeat moment for the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in question, sorry, Avir Malhotra, the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. That was from the left wing. A good try by Rajbir Mondal. So here's the one from the forwards, trying to push in, but lovely pass. It could have almost mitigated into a goal. So 3 minutes of the action has gone by. Remember, 20 minutes of two halves. Of course, plus the extra time which will be added to it. You can see right, Karen, on the if you look at the center half, towards under half, there might be some drizzle because that's the personnel from DPDL. He's carrying an umbrella, which means there probably might be something in the air coming in. So thankfully, there's no heavy droplets of rain. But over the course of action, you have been seeing the rain being an important part of this league. And thankfully, they've just crossed over. Just at the corner, right behind, you can see the huge screens, the infrastructure, the multi-sport structure of this Padukon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence here in Bangalore, in the state of Karnataka. It's always such a great platform, isn't it? And up close and personal, jersey number 49, VL Ramrat Puai, another important man in the midfield region. Passing it through, gets the tussle along with Araf Ovan and Avidya Singh. Avidya Singh, I remember, is such a good goal scorer in the defending position. pushing ahead now. Yet to open their account, and both the teams just started off 4.5 minutes back. This is such a good crucial moments for both of them, isn't it? So whether you win or lose, you're already part of history. You're already part of something which is going to unfold to something more and more magnanimous, I would say, if I have to say the least, because it only keeps on growing, isn't it? Because it's all about rewriting a new chapter in Indian growth history for Indian football. Because we are funneling the next generation of Indian football stars. And what more to say? It's all also along with the ages of the All India Football Federation. As the ball almost into the striking zone has been just swept out of contention from the goalkeeper Shaurya Veer. It's been a very good one, Shaurya Veer Malhotra. So the reserves and the other goalkeeper is Abir Kumar Agarwal. He's in the reserves. As the goalkeeper for Baichung Bhutia, the football schools Delhi. And now our corner a kick opportunity there for the Reliance Foundation young champs. He looked to see the ball put a curve, and that will be from Danish PK. Danish PK will be the one. Will be just stroking it ahead, stroking very much up. He'll see where are the headers coming in, and perfectly in zone was trying for the header, but it's come from one of the players from Baichung Bhutia football schools and not where I'm sure Danish PK was hoping for. Look at that delectable goal. I think it was more from the goalkeeper than any of the players from the Baichung Bhutia football schools. But all in all, it's been just done and dusted. So one probably a small bit of chance has gone down begging there. That not very close, also not in the middle of where it could have been easy to put a header into the goal post. 6.5 minutes gone by. Scoreline yet says 0-0 for both Reliance Foundation Young Champs and for the Baichung Bhutia football schools. I mean, it also was such a glorified occasion, isn't it? As the players just rub shoulders, nose from each other, what the opposition is doing, what the opponents have been doing. Hopefully, they have also played during the league phases, and they now know and how carefully nowadays because of the technology, and you know what's in the fray for you, which are the players you need to be very careful, because come the Shield final, they are crafting their own niche. Because all the individuals also know they need to perform and also to get their name in the radar for the future, not for the teams, also for the growth story ahead. As I've mentioned, we'll be putting up some great names in there, not only about these two teams, it will be for the other teams also, just trying to cover out which are the players who have played on different teams, which have just imbibed and engraved themselves. As you see, an animated coach right at the sidelines on the Bajing Bhutia football school, Stelly, entirely not happy, not very happy. And that also adds the added pressure when you keep on seeing your coach so up close and personal near the sidelines. You always hope that the ball doesn't curve towards that area. As the ball has been tossing and turning from one corner to the other, right behind the sidelines, from the left wing, was two of them from the Reliance Foundation Young Gems, and both of the players from Baichung Bhutia football schools also right behind them to chase it up. It will be a nice let up, a nice base formation. So they'll be just putting and tossing from one end to the other. It's also about how you're sensing what your opposition is trying to do, as the ball has been wobbled up back past the center line, only to find the header of his opposition. Man-to-man marking, clearly you can see red and black, red and black all across. It's so easy to spot, isn't it? So so good one, and also the camera angle has been so good. Huge shout out towards the production team also. Done a fabulous job. Watching all this action live and exclusive on DPDL. What a wonderful pass this is from the left winger to the middle, to the forwards, and to the right winger. I don't know whether it was a lazy setup for him to receive, or did the ball gain some momentum because he was on his haunches. This is almost like an excuse, or how did I just miss it? Lovely pass there towards the corner, towards the right winger. He's larking large as the ball with his kick just wobbles across from one end to the other, goes out of bounds. So half of the first half minute is gone in this Shield final of this match between Reliance Foundation Young Champs and the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. What a great day right now to Shaw's get it right here, and what a venue to be. I mean, to join hands with the Patukon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence in Bengaluru in Karnataka. Swivels it through past the center line. Do you feel a little bit of a zone where it's probably a little lethargic sometimes? Early morning, you have all the paces through as this wonderful pass is going on from Baichung Bhutia Football School. Suddenly, you can see probably, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely cross. It's going almost across himself. Ristic Meiti with the ball right between the defenders. It's a kick coming in from the right winger. One of them gets tousled up with the goalkeeper. This angle will tell you. Right from the far cross from the right winger. And the ball just jolts up along with the goalkeeper, along with another player. Just collides with him. He also needs to be so much, be very much with his socks pulled in for the goalkeeper, because it's more of the Reliance Foundation Young Champs rather than the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, who are at the moment are going very, very much towards the goal post. And very brief moment that we have seen the players from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools going and at the other. I think that must be a cause of concern. Great venue, isn't it? As you can see. Also, again, I'd like to thank our sponsors: Decathlon, Manipal Hospitals, Double Pass, the Blue Cubs. This is a platform for the brilliance, the All India Football Federation, the Karnataka State Football Association, the Patagon Dravids Sports Center for Excellence, and last but not the least, our sports drink partner, Spinner. So thank you everyone for this wonderful and a fruitful association of this successful venture of this Acer DPDL Super Cup, and also to our primary title sponsor, Acer, for joining hands. It's such a nice footfall for them. You've already seen the ads of Acer, different products and accessories, and how I hope that this wonderful association continues for the next season, and then farther ahead also for long term, for which will be only for the growth of Indian football. So 13 minutes and 20 seconds have gone by in this first half of the Shield final. No goals being scored yet. As you can see, slight bit of drizzle which is there in the air still. It's going on. There's nothing much to probably deflect anything from the mind of the players. Doing very well. You can hear the cries and the shouts also coming in from far right. And that's the area where the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools will be scoring. That's why you can suddenly feel the surge coming in. And very far corner there. That was Loel Abraham from the far, putting a diagonal cross across, but very, very far away from the crossbar, probably around 2 feet away or 1.5 feet. Nothing much of a danger lurking there for the goalkeeper, Arnav Pandhare from the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. The captain, Khleezar Norhana, who is the captain for Reliance Foundation Young Champs, and Captain Brajesh Kumar Pradhan from the Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi. I'm sure it's like a tension in the air for both the captains also, because you're all eyes just putting up on this match, on this sealed final, and then we'll be having the Super Cup final. The football for change will be up against the Four for All Academy. That's also going to be a very good contest, isn't it? I mean, both of them strived so hard, isn't it? You know, in a day, it can be such a glorious morning, glorious day to start. And we have already here, in a very fitting manner, we are having Reliance Foundation Young Champs and the Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi locking horns, yet to open their account. And that to tell you the intriguing battle that's going on between both of them. None of them allowing for the ball to go heavily into one zone. Baichung Bhutia Football Schools were initially probably a little slow in going on, probably trying to pick up the pace, trying to sense what Reliance Foundation Young Champs were up to, and then started their gear change. I, I probably would give more and around 65 percentage more on to Reliance Foundation Young Champs for the ball possession and how they will tackle the way through towards invading their territory. Now it's a corner kick, and had the line of the header had been more crossed towards the goal post. Intentions, of course, been right in the middle towards the the jaws of the goal post, but goes very left in with a deflection. Couldn't get it. It's another chance. I think this is the second time, arguably, come little close, but this was much more closer. This header from Reliance Foundation Young Champs, as you can see, jersey number 49. That's Ariël Remroat Pui for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs in the midfield region. We had it's a nice cross, and it could be a good pass towards the left winger. Doesn't generate too much. Couldn't breach the four of the defenders of Reliance Foundation Young Champs. And again, you can see how fast and agile is Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Nothing to take away from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, but I think the pace was little less while he got that pass. It would have been just beautified had he come more towards his right, and then probably would have thronged that angle to get it from the corner. A header, but no, he doesn't get, probably ruffle the hair in there. But one bounce across was the player in the defending position. But this time, it is much more an angular play from Rajbir Mondal onto Amar Pandhare, the captain. Quickly loses. Arnav Pandhare is the goalkeeper. Beg your pardon. Monsoon sometimes doesn't let much of the things go your way, isn't it? Beg your pardon for the sneeze. But 18 and a half minutes gone by, so 1.5 minutes just remaining. Less than 100 seconds for the blow of the whistle to end the first half of the SIL final. Bhutia Football Schools, they see a whim of a chance here. Again, the blocking, the defenders have been so good here for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. From the corner, that's VL Ramrui Pui in the forwards, doing a brilliant job. And again, quickly getting in control is Arianvia Maitra also. On the right, someone joining lane, they might be thinking on the right is Reliance Foundation Young Champs. But that's the area where they are defending. For a quick second, I thought there was a concern for an injury, but it was all okay.
why do you have to kick long, man?
Lovely gameplay going on. Just few seconds and probably just add the extra time. I guess just 1 minute might just be added as an extra time. Let's pass the center line. Back to Ram Ruatpui. He's been very wonderful in the midfield region. Gives a lovely pass, cross towards the left winger. And we'll only have the pace and the leg across the surface to play with his left foot towards the goalkeeper. Well done, the defender, not giving much space for the cross. Goalkeeper Swaryavir Malhotra for the Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi. The lovely cross that was cricket going from Rishti Mehti. He's also been such a wonderful performer, Rishti Mehti. The Reliance Foundation Young Champs have got handful of goals in this Acer DPDL Super Cup to Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. It's good to be a very good pass again. You have the legs, but you're not having the space, unfortunately, for bisecting the ball. It's a long one. Oh, did he get one of the gorgeous and one of the wonderful sighted goal that you have seen in this Acer DPDL Super Cup? Look at that. Right from the center, puts into the zone of the forward foot. The ball sneaks, comes right between the crossbar and the hand of the goalkeeper. What a lovely curve onto that ball. He says, enough is enough. I don't want to get across the surface. Let the ball fly by, and it flies and get inside the goal post. Oh, in the extra time. Wonderful. This is from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, Delhi. And to be very, very honest, I never thought it was coming from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. But here you are. Anything can happen. That's what is there, isn't it? On your picture, looks so good, isn't it? From this lens, that was Jussi number 55, Rajbir Mondal, batch from the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Along with him was Loyal Abraham, Ajingudia Football Schools. Now, before the whistle comes in, they will look to put one more goal from the left wing. This flies by right towards the corner. What a lovely goal that was in the. And I'm sure that that's a replay that he would love to keep on seeing and seeing again and again when seen. So the name of the official goal scorer will be coming. From the corner. Archie Bhutia coming so close again for the second goal. Now there we go. The blow of the whistle. And you can see immediately right at the corner of your screen on the right hand side. And that a coach was also thanking the heavens that at least they've got a goal, and that too in the extra time. This is so good, so wonderful. What a passage of play we have seen in the halftime of this Shield final. Reliance Foundation Young Champs 0, Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi 1. And so it will be a nice action-packed second half. You don't go far away. We'll be bringing all the action of the second half very soon of this under 17 age category of the Acer DPDL Super Cup very soon. Live and exclusive, all those action on the BDL.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
Welcome back, everyone, for the action of the second half of the SEAL final. It has been a very wonderful and very eventful, to be honest. 0-0, and then suddenly the extra time produces a goal from the foot of Rehan Khan, jersey number 6. Rehan Khan from the Baichung Bhutia Football School, Delhi, scoring a goal in his black avatar. So 1 for Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi, 0 for Reliance Foundation Young Champs in this Shield final of this under 17 age category of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. Behind the mic, I am your host commentator, Mayur Barwa. And this tournament being played at such a wonderful venue of the Padugon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence here in the city of Bengaluru in the state of Karnataka. Some great memories, some fascinating and exciting football that you have seen, and you're looking ahead for the next 20 minutes to be more intriguing and giving more memories. So we'll be watching out. We'll be having the final clinch on to the trophy will be putting out at their fingers imprinted. But before that, we have to go past all the action, what matters the most. A moment, good aggression play from both the teams. You cannot just steal the show. Who are there? Who are actually being the best? Because we have the best in the finals coming in, isn't it? After this, again, for the Super Cup final, we'll be having the Football for Change versus the Four for All Academy for the Super Cup final. And this is the Shield final that you're watching. Now, from the right to the left of your picture, it will be the Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi will be scoring. From the left to the right of your picture, it will be the Reliance Foundation Young Champs will be scoring. Past the center half. Nice jostle up. Just trying to jostle up to know opposition. Just trying to sense and calm the nerves. It's a good one. Does seriously well there. As Vachimutia football school, two of them were charging ahead in the forwards. And Rance Foundation Young Champs does very well to squeeze it and to put his foot underneath the surface. And that makes the ball go away. Header jostles up right between the forwards. Good carry of the ball from the center half for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Now gets a nice cross from the left angle. There we go from the left winger trying by Bhutia Football Schools, but no. Number 10 falls down. Is having a bit of an injury concern. That's Brajesh Kumar Pradhan, the captain from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. He is is feeling a huge pain underneath the foot. And he's crouching in pain. He's been asked to go on the sideline. Initially, he was okay, but then the pain has actually just increased for him. Talent development pool is in of DPDL there as we focus on the corner kick, but it was a flatter one, so a touch difficult. His colleagues to just get underneath the ball and just put it. The goalkeeper Arnav Pandhare, the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, right there on your picture on the far left. Scoreline still 0-1 as 4 minutes have gone by in the second half. Time will we just quickly go pass by. Oh, that's almost like a bicycle kick. Be very mindful of not getting onto the head. And the player first jersey number 10, the captain Brajesh Kumar Pradhan, and now number 9, Avyuday Singh falls down almost at the same area where his captain fell down. Something to do with that zone, I believe. First the captain, and now his colleague Avyuday Singh. But it's all okay. He doesn't have to carry out. He's there and just mug it up. That's a freebie. Ball keeps on flying, not anywhere near the crossbar. Gets onto the fencing. A nice curve to that ball. He would have hoped to get it more angle, probably more forwards, and then the ball getting curved. This is the area where Reliance Foundation Young Champs will be defending. Nice cross, nice possession of the ball. Diagonally goes towards the center half, past the center line on the right hand side. That's where Reliance Foundation Young Champs will be scoring now. So as the sides have changed. Very eventful from the left winger. Try for a foul play. In just holding aloft his hands was number 21, Atharva Sharma. Doing much well there. Divij Nira from the midfield region to put a wonderful cross there. Will only find the header of Reliance Foundation Young Champs, who's very far and quickly goes across to Sleezer Norhana, the captain, also in a picture in the forwards. Finds again the footing, this time of Messi Kolako. He was not there in a playing 11 initially, probably got substituted. Messi Kolako. So good names, isn't it? We also had Ronaldo Singh. Now we have Messi Kolako. So those names really gives you a wonderful kick, isn't it, to watch the tournament. And I remember his full name is Nonga Home Kolako. Beg your pardon, Noega Home Ronaldo Singh, if I remember correctly. And what a goal that was from his left foot, and almost like the same goal that Bachung Bhutia Football Schools scored today for that first goal. And that was in the evening time, I remember. On his left foot, what a goal that was. And curved in also, that was the first goal of the match. And Ronaldo Singh team eventually winning that contest. So, again, can Messi Kolako do what Ronaldo did? Like good tussle up, isn't it? Huge names in world football, Ronaldo and Messi. At the moment, it's the same scoreline as it was in the first half: 0 for Reliance Foundation Young Champs, 1 for Baichung Putia Football Schools. It's cross. Just a lone ranger from the midfield region trying to breach the defenses. Couldn't get it. He was channelizing his energy all alone. It's a good fitting. Again, Reliance Foundation Young Champs does really well. Scoops the ball back past the center line. Is going ahead. Again, the blockchain of the defenses from the left winger. Can he do that? Not much of the gentleman coming in. I thought that was Rishtik Meiti. That not Meiti, that one. That's Messi Kolako again finding his spot. Very good player in the midfield region. And that's the coach underneath your screen of Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi. I'm sure many of you must have woken up or getting a glimpse of this early morning action. And it's a weekday, so many of you must be on the go towards your respective offices. And if you're still there at your home, just get ready along with some football action right in your screen. All this action coming live and exclusive on DPDL, this under 17 age category Shield final of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. They played at this wonderful venue of the Prakash of this Padukon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence here in the city of Bangalore in the state of Karnataka. And the conditions still gloomy, but good to see the droplets of rain have stopped by, giving way for some wonderful football action. After this, we'll be having the Super Cup final, the Football for Change versus the Four for All Academy. At the moment, it's the Shield final of the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, still at 0. This is one goal being scored at the extra time of the first half from Rehan Khan for the Baichung Bhutia Football School. The goal that was, and what a celebration, what a kick that was to get the ball right between the crossbar and the gloves of the goalkeeper. Ball just had ample space and enough space to sneak in and ruffle up the feathers neck of the goalpost. We have a substitution now coming in. Just looks like Arpan Tanwar, just in number 15, not there in the playing 11 for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs, gets in to play. That's Arpan Tanwar, right straight on your screen in the forwards. So half of the second half time has gone by. We have entered the 31st minute, so less than 10 minutes remaining, plus the extra time for signaling the end of the Shield final. Boys knows that it's a nice cross angular towards the right hand side. Bhutia Football Schools now carrying ahead with this Black Army. On the black seats, Brajesh Kumar Pradhan, the captain. A while back he fell down. with the cause of injury. But now, good to see him back in action. Rajesh Kumar Pradhan, the captain, just getting it nicely done. He'll be looking to put the cross going for his footing also. Just the bounce across. To the cross nicely. Oh, one of the players from Reliance Foundation, Young Champs, he is struggling and on the feet it will be on his right foot that is indicating. And now the physio comes in to give him some assistance. Couldn't figure out which of the player he is. Reliance Foundation Young Champs 0-1 for Baichung Bhutia Football Schools. And another substitution comes in for the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. So jersey number 61, Piyush Savant comes in to play. So he'll be replacing most probably or arguably the injured player. He'll go nice header. Let's say some tussles, isn't it? Any control coming in between the forwards and the midfield region players. The ball wobbles up. Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Time is tossing by. Only to find the wrong cross. He was trying to pass it towards the left winger, who had to accompany the right pace along with his foot towards the ball. That's the area where Reliance Foundation Young Champs will be looking to score. It's not been a tough one, not been an easy one, isn't it? And initially they were the one who was on the charge. And now look how Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, now very well knowing they are one goal ahead, they are just galvanizing and energizing themselves in a nice, smooth direction. The passage of play is seriously very smooth going. Not a single dull moment that I can point out. Nice pass. Nice angular one. As the ball goes out of bounds. These young boys are seriously doing very well in this age category for all of them. I'm sure on the right hand side on the corner there you can see Reliance Foundation Young Champs team coach. On the left is where they will be defending the Reliance Young Champs. Putting the ball far away. Will try to put across. Oh, as he was trying to put it, the ball tugs onto the head of one of the players. Was there in the defending categories. I just hope he's okay. He's slowly crouching his way ahead and got really on the back of his head. So I just hope he's doing okay. It's not easy, isn't it, when it hits you so hard. He's still touching the back of his head. I just hope he's okay. You can feel it because it was so close when it came from the foot. It will be a freebie. It's almost like offering a free breakfast, isn't it? When you're so hungry, just give us anything. It's this nice piece of the loaf coming in for you. Jostling up. Oh, this is nice cross from right from the corner. Allowing the ball to come heavily through. And let's just see number 55, Rajbir Mondal in the forwards playing. Good header, not allowing the ball to cross by. That's Captain Pradhan for you. Still trying to one more goal from here for from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, and it will be really tough for Reliance Foundation Young Champs to make a comeback. First thing first, have not opened their account as yet. That's a huge concern for Reliance Foundation Young Champs. And secondly, that the smooth passage, the way Baichung Bhutia Football Schools have been able to defend, that will only tell you that how quickly it has changed hands from Reliance Foundation Young Champs in the first half. doing so well. I think they were very meticulous in the way they were passing on the ball. But now look at how Baichungutia football schools, with a surge of energy, with one goal in that extra time in the first half from the blade of Rehan Khan, has now regrouped, re-strategized. That's the coach underneath on the right hand side, underneath of your screen, and he's been so much there in the picture, isn't it? And that will also tell you with that camera angle saying that how much Baichungutia football schools have been able to add pressure on Reliance Foundation young champs. So that's so much, and to see up to them. On the corner from the right winger. This might be. It's a lovely pass. Oh my goodness. How close was this one? Get rebounded from the back of one of the players from Baichungutia football schools. Was zoning up to just made that cross straight into the jaws of the goalpost. The goalkeeper was there. But how close was this was? If not for the defender there, yeah, he could have been very tight. Hands on head. Reliance Foundation Young Champs 0-1. Time is trickling by. Less than 3 minutes remaining for the official allotted time. After that, probably a minute or so would be added. Very much on this charge, on the ascendancy is by Chubutia Football School steadily with that only goal. No goals have been scored in the second half. Now it will get more and more tension in the air, especially for Reliance Foundation Young Champs, as time just goes out like quicksand now from their hands. 20 minutes of both the halves that you're playing. Watching all this action live and exclusive on DPDL of this under 17 age category of the Shield final. This Acer DPDL Super Cup could have been a nice cross pass there. Couldn't get it. Trying to just demarcate and disseminate and delusion. I would say it's sometimes gets delusion from you. You see number 99, Laksa Chitosia, waiting in the wings. He is not there in the playing 11, so he's just waiting for one of them to come up and then he'll get replaced. Laksa Chitosia, jersey number 99 for Baichungutia football schools. And I have to find out, let him come more closer to the lenses. Couldn't figure out. I didn't see his jersey number written, which was facing towards the camera. But Lux Chitosia is the one who has been substituted for one of the players for Baichungutia Football School's tally. Into the 40th minute, the allotted 40th minute of this Shield final. And I can feel the ball tossing up. It will be more uh, uh, a very cold feet moment for Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Just the headers, does the ball getting tossing up right in the middle, right at the center. The ball goes towards the goalkeeper, Shaurya Malhotra. It's a nice cross pass, but they have to think very quickly now. Reliance Foundation Young Champs as it goes past Messi Kolako from the left wing. Dry, just getting onto the center, trying to give a lovely pass, but couldn't get through the defenses of Baichungutia football schools. Can he put a long one from there on and replicate what Rehan Khan did? But he couldn't. Some some jostling of the eyes from the corner. That was from Rohan Manirama across to Lux Chitosia. Let's see what happens from here on. Can he just Dosolov just few seconds remaining here? Probably we are playing in the extra time now. Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Can they make it 1-1? Can they make it 1-1? We'll have to check by. It will be very crucial. It will be very crucial. Let's see what it happens here. And the ball It's a header being tried as the ball just curves, but not a huge curve. Hands on faces. They know this was just the best chance they could get it for Arav Oban, but he couldn't do it. The time, 3 minutes as extra time has been added to the Shield final. Can they do Reliance Foundation Young Champs what Rehan Khan did in the extra time? Will it be 1-1 or will it remain 0-1 or will it be 0-2? Watching Bhutia football schools would love to settle with 0-1. Time going away. Just 1.5 minutes remaining. Less than 100 seconds remaining in the Shield final. Ball is jostling up from one end to the other. Reliance Foundation Young Champs, the Red Army, not being able to put those brand of the red on the back of the black. Unfortunately, huge kudos to the way Bachung Bhutia football schools have germinated this impetus on the second half. They're moving ahead back past the center line. Lux Chitoshia with the ball gives a nice diagonal pass, but on the left, that's where they are scoring. Time going by, less than 60 seconds now, and hardly 50 seconds remaining on the clock now. Ball going away far, far on the right. The goalkeeper does the best thing that he could do, make it go away from the danger zone. Very far away from the right winger. He'll feel the tension, he'll feel the heat. One goal differentiates between both the teams. Do we see a penalty shootout? If the Red Army can do it, we will be getting into the penalty shootout. But time is very, very minuscule now. Number 51 trying to just get it across Arav Oban. Arav Oban right in the picture. Gives the cross and gets into a footing of Baichung Bhutia football schools. Ball is just gone away, out of bounds. It's just being in the extra time. Somewhere around the corner, the referee will be putting the whistle on his lips. And there we go. He has finally blown away the final whistle. And that will just magnify and give you the sense of what's prevailing of the Black Army. The Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi are the winners of the Shield final of the under 17 age category of the ASR DPDL Super Cup. What about the Red Army on their haunches? I'm sure they'll be thoroughly and hugely disappointed and not been able to open their account. So they lose to 0-1 versus the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi Super Cup and super way to get it. There we go. Under 17 champions of the ASR DPDL Super Cup, Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi by a goal via Rehan Khan in the extra minute in the first half. Through that curve, that curves will be remembered forever from the blade of Rehan Khan because he's the only one who scored the goal. So there you go. The champions of the Shield final are the Baichung Bhutia Football Schools in Delhi, who has defeated the Reliance Foundation Young Champs. It is under 17 age category of this Acer DPDL Super Cup. But you don't go far away because we'll be having the Super Cup final, and that's going to be a huge clash. It's Football for Change versus the 4 for All Academy right here at the Padukone Dravid Center for Sports for Excellence in Bangalore in Karnataka. This is Mayur Barwa behind the mic. I'll be joining for the action very soon. You don't go far away because all those action will be coming live and exclusive on DPDL.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat, and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
Good morning, hello, and a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us for yet another final, the Super Cup final of the under 17 age category of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. And it's going to be the football for change. We'll be up against the 4 for All Academy right here from the Padukon Dravid Sports Center of Excellence in the city of Bangalore in the state of Karnataka. Behind the mic, I'm your host commentator in English, Mayur Barwa, and we're bringing you all this action, all this super action, or rather, should I say, some nice, intriguing battle which is going on. I've already seen winner Baichung Bhutia Football Schools Delhi right up there with 1-0 versus the Reliance Foundation Young Champs to be crowned the champions of the Shield final of this under 17 age category of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. And we're getting all in readiness for another Super Cup final. It's going to be just good to see the young talent now coming out in all his last sweat And last, because after this, it's going to be no final showdown. There we go. Football for change on the left of your picture, on the right in blue, four for all. They'll be looking at least to score it for four goals, if not less, as their initial numerics just says for the team. But for football, there is also a four there, so don't be surprised if it's 4-4. We don't need a penalty shootout. It goes so heavily on the goalkeepers, isn't it? So there we go. Football for change versus the four for all, and the Super Cup final. We'd also like to thank our sponsors: Decathlon, Manipal Hospitals, Double Pass, Blue Cubs, which is an initiative for the billions and the growth for Indian football, and also our All India Football Federation, the Karnataka State Football Association, the Padukon Dravid Center for Sports Excellence here in Bangalore. That's where we are playing at the moment. And last but not the least, to energize and keep ourselves rehydrated, the sports drink Spinner. So thank you everyone for joining hands for this fruitful and a long association of this Acer DPDL Super Cup, and also to our title sponsor Acer for joining hands for this brilliant initiative of channelizing and just funneling it the next chapter of Indian football. There we go. Both the teams on the right of your picture is the captain from Football for Change, and on the right, the captain jersey number 4. And if I remember correctly, jersey number 11. That's Vicky Timpui, for because you love that guy. And I remember meeting him while I was there in Goa for one of the tournament. I did meet him at the airport, Vicky Timpui. So looking at football for change, the players list: Lengwan Sam Kipken, Hao Min Lung Sik Song, Lung Zaman Baiti, Samuel Lung Siet Hao Kip, Kang Min Chung Hao Kip, Reng Chin Lung Duri, the goalkeeper, Lan San Lan Kipken, Manguilan Dongel, Ramjin Ramroy, and Mang Ming Loy. That's the team, football for change, and all in their smiles. Get you also the players list for that team, for all, very confident looking, isn't it? All in the blues. Have to now see if they can take the blue out of their opposition. That's a four for all players list: Craigson Nongri, Viction Cardesho, Edmond Magnar, Hamedo O Nongtu, Nawan Vraifa Lalu, Magdalam Siam, Teboncham Nombri, the captain, Jerry Gayang, Visaltar Nongri, Mangmin Tok Karungun, Malvin Stone, Ethan Richmond Dakar, Russell Tong, the goalkeeper, Imontang Rimbi, Lam Saizana, Raimondo Nongrai, Mamanso Karmalki, and Neng Sanhang Lingdo. So those were the playing 11 for both the teams. We're all getting set for one final kickoff here of this Acer DPDL Super Cup. And we're witnessing the Super Cup final. Jericho blow the whistle for one final time. And it's with the Football for Change who has done the kickoff. Good, lovely passage, I would say. They'll be just trying to put, but not for Football for Change in their heads. They seriously won't like to replicate what happened before. Reliance Foundation, Young Chims did. They couldn't get a goal, but they would look to go get as many as possible. But again, up against for them is the blue, the charge of the blue for all. Straight up, looking up to the face. It's a nice angle there. Some good passes right at the corner. It past the center line. It's the Football for Change doing very well in there. Under the tutelage of Vicky Tunpui, I'm sure this team is getting more than leaps and bounds. They've been playing brilliant football. This one final surge in energy that everyone needs, isn't it? That one final kick they need to just get in and keep it moving. on their own footing. That's what they'll be hoping for, and that's what you would all like to see, isn't it? Some commotion, some you can also is clearly hear it, isn't it? What they are just trying to just put it out. It'll be the surge in them for all. Also, it's going so well. So for the Blues, for the 4 for all, the goalkeeper is Kriskan Nongbri. The captain is Hamedau Nongtu. Captain. And for the football for change, the goalkeeper is Han Kolam Kipgan. And also Vicky Tingpui, jersey number 11, is the captain. Vicky Tingpui. Past the center line. Both of them trying to get in a nice tussle. Again, remember 20 minutes for both the halves. We played here. It's a good venue, isn't it? The multi-structure venue here at the Padukon Dravid. Oh my goodness! When you play at a venue which starts with two champions India's respective sports, Padukon and Dravid, they would say, let this ball also fly away and signify their name in football. What a kick! Oh, brilliant! Superlative and imaginative, manifesting a goal early on. There we go. The surge of the Red Army has already started. The team all the way from Manipur in Northeast, right here in South India, under the tutelage of Vicky Timpui. I have to check which one of them have scored it, but it is super way to start off. 3.5 minutes. Goal in the fourth minute now for football for change to start off. Pressure already on the Blue Army. 4 for all. Now back past the center line. I'm sure it came suddenly in there on what a curve. Besides the goalkeeper, Creeks run Nongri flying to his right. It was not enough. Superb. It will be a replay to see for sure. Just right footing, just stronging in from the right, from the center, from the midfield region to just produce that goal was seriously superbly humongous. It also sets the trend, isn't it, for more goals to come, and that's the reason why, as early as possible, if you can put on goals, and that will only add to the agony of your opposition. And looks like the team from Manchester United, isn't it, with red and white, the team from Football for Change, and a good team in the English Premier League, Manchester United, and they will also try and just hold up the title as Man U does. Pass the center line. It's a diagonal pass, and the curve is really there, but couldn't find the perfect zone. It's not much of an harmony with the ball and his foot. They try to make the ball just curve. Just trying for a header back past the center line. Some commotion there. So from the right to the left is the 4 for all Academy will be scoring, and from the left to the right of the picture, it will be, and it is already with the goal coming in for the football for change. Rushing far ahead was the forwards in there. As I'm sure as Krysan Nongri, the goalkeeper, he sees them coming in. And there we go, football for change. The goal scorer, Len Gongam Chongloy, was the one who scored the goal. So Chongloy, jersey number 14. Previous match, it was Rehan Khan for Baichung Bhutia football schools, Delhi, who scored that goal. And now it's back to them to score it for Chongloy, for Lengogam Chongloy. You'll have to do. There was Messi Kolako, that was in the other team. Unfortunately, not a part of the winning combination. Let's focus back here on the Super Cup. Less than 13 minutes remaining. 2014 in this first half of this Super Cup final, this under 17 age category of this Acer DPDL Super Cup. What a one way to celebrate the talent of New India. And under the aegis of All India Football Federation, we always create the good names cropping up, isn't it? And that will only give you so much of a hint that how serious this tournament is. And when you go up, you already know that you were there, you were on course of putting your name in history. For example, like Rehan Khan, his name will be there etched forever. It will be cemented. And when he grows up, God willing, he grows up to play for India, for India colors, don the Indian jersey, and then one day he can come here. I don't know whether there is an honors board somewhere here. He can say, "I was here at this Hello Turf many years back, and I captivated everyone and led Baichung Bhutia Football School's Delhi to victory. And we were the winners, and I was the one right from here." And if he's allowed to go inside, he can say, "Right from here, I kicked it from my left foot and it went curve." He can add some spice to that, even if it's not too spicy, but it was such a good goal. And he can tell his next generation saying that this was the game which was so close to my heart. And I am all only because the grassroots structure was so strong. And many years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, will keep on growing much more stronger. That's why this under 11, under 13, under 15, under 17, we played across different venues. This is the Bangalore chapter. We played there in Delhi, Mumbai. We've seen all the ads coming up during the break, and that will tell you so much of the story. Those interviews, those analytics, those stats were crazy, insanely good. And it's all about the young talent coming in for the next for paving the growth and making it more strong as Indian football just marches ahead. A super initiative. This is so. Congratulations to everyone there. Vicky Tingpui, the captain from the right wing. He actually was there in the forwards. I think that was Vicky Tingpui, I thought. It's a header right from the center. So almost half of the half time now almost gone. Yeah. It's regrouping of the best, isn't it? When you know you give that extra push to yourself. It's not the league, it's not the quarters or the semis. You are in the final, it's just some steps away, just extra push, and you will be there behind the lenses holding aloft the trophy. You can be there, showcase whenever you go past your administrative block. The trophy will be a shining armor, a good reminder that that day you did your best and it was all yours to play for, and you really did well. Winning or losing is part and parcel for any sport, but everyone hopes to be there in the winning formula, in the winning combination, in the winning squad, winning team. So this is already being a very good start here for football for change with that one goal coming in the fourth minute, 3 minutes and 38 seconds to be precise. When that goal came in, and the ball just wobbles up for some time in the air, gets with a thud from the left to the right. That's where for all academy are actually scoring, attacking. From the right to the left is the football for change. Already got a goal, wonderfully done. Left to the right is football for change. Right to left is four for all. There we go. Just will look to put it so much trust to that ball, isn't it? That's number 17 for that's Among Lang Rimbai with that kick right at the center. So much good. It's almost sometimes feels like a fish market. Isn't it? Someone just trying to put up the ball. Okay, which is the best? But there's just one. The ball, just get it done, get it curved, get it channelized in the right direction, get it going, get it moving. It's not usual 45 minutes. It's all about those 20 minutes, out of which now 11 minutes has gone by. Moves away so quickly, isn't it? The more and more anticipate the time to remain, it goes away from the left wing. Gets control. Can he regroup himself? Almost getting it in. getting collided with one of the players. Oh, he's lying down. He is in some pain. The injury right at the base of his leg, probably on the ankle. That's the area which they will keep on actually getting hurt more and more. The physio runs out. Medical team. That's who he's scratching the bottom of his leg. One goal for football for change, zero or four for all academy. So action keeps moving. Will be moving in a very good way. Just get it going. Just the trust. Just that extra trust we needed. Almost getting it done. Keep it moving. Did well. Did eventually very well. Some woos and ahs coming in. That's the goalkeeper. Hang column. Kipgan. Did really well. Stoops up in the air. Gets the line perfect. Finally stops it. Still says one for football for change, none for four for all academy. Passage of play going very well. You can see the crowds also building up. Some good supporters there. Friends, family. I'm sure we'll be getting more and more of the management also. Will be there, probably there during the closing ceremony. We'll have so many of them just motivating and congratulating, having both the trophies together. I guess so. Some headers being tried here, and you can see a social media expert from DPDL that's moving up his camera. That will go up on the social media pages also, isn't it? We already had the cameraman getting through his lenses some great pictures. We also get onto the social media of DPDL, this Double Pass Development League, and you can download those pictures also. It's all about technology at the palm of your hand. You have everything, isn't it? Show up to your friends. So this is my relative, my brother. If they are playing, just get it shared on social media and make them a part of the history. That scripted history, that touch that you require, isn't it? A nice little push. So less than 4 minutes, less than 5 minutes, I would say, at the extra time. So a touch over 300 seconds remaining for the blow of the whistle to finish the first half. So blow of the whistle there to just start it off. The ball goes heavily across the bisecting the center half between both the teams, between both the forwards there. Now, what four for all academy needs to do just gear up, try and see what they can take from their previous league matches, what they have done, but it's not easy to go beyond what football for change is doing at the moment. Very quick reflexes, good defense work, also going in, and as soon as they get a good control of the ball, the offensive category has been also been won a very good line to move ahead for football for change. Nice name, isn't it? for all football for changes names really creates up and gives a very good dimension to the whole thing that you actually you look your game at. Just in number 29 there, that's Lun Zamwan Baite, the ball throw in. That's the reason where they will be scoring. The football for change, marching ahead, a pass into the forwards category. Can he get it between the defenses? No, becoming a little tough. Well done from for all academy. An attempt to put up a reverse one. Already have seen a bicycle kick, and fortunately for all, it didn't go. It gets a collision along with the goalkeeper. Both of them getting at the same time, but goalkeeper does very well to hold up the ball like his own baby. We'd also like to thank again our sponsors and our stakeholders. Our title sponsor Acer, Decathlon, Manipal Hospitals, Double Pass, Blue Cubs, Grassroots for Billion Initiative, the All India Football Federation, the Karnataka State Football Association, Padukon Dravid Center for Sports Excellence, and last but not the least, our sports drink partner, Spinner. Thank you, everyone, for getting associated with this prestigious Acer DPDL Super Cup. Is just at the corner, just at the slider. Oh, what a header this would have been. This is the area where they are just getting it moving. This is the area where they will be looking to defend and not scoring. That's the goalkeeper, Heng Kong Lam Kip Can. It's almost trying to deflect that ball actually away out of bounds. If someone is thinking that they are going into a scoring term, this is the area where the 4 for all will be actually scoring, not defending. All in yellow, getting grabbed. It's number 1. It will be from behind to kick it up. Back past the center line, finds a good header of his colleague. Nicely putting it up, and the header comes in, but it's only to give it to his goalkeeper. But be very mindful of not scoring your own goal. We have seen a handful of them. It was in one of the league matches or on the knockouts. We had both the goals, and both of them were own goals. So this is not something that you look to see in the Super Cup, especially in the final. Past center line again. Rotation of there. Into the 20th minute, the allotted half time. So to see how much will be added as an extra time. The ball just goes past across 2 bounces, back past the center, back past the out of bound area. In some time, been more than 15 minutes. At 3.5 minutes, that's one. The one and only goal in the first half was scored of the Super Cup under 17 category final from Len Gogam Chongloy. He was the one who scored. Jersey number 14, Gogam Chongloy. What a wonderful goal that was. Almost a replica of what Rehan Khan scored today earlier for Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, Delhi. And he scored that in the extra time in the first half. After that, second half goalless. And finally, Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, Delhi, the Black Army, being crowned the champions of the Plate League, the Shield final. Another injury there for one of the players is getting that in the thighs. Those areas are the ones where the muscles really are not. It's like a backbone. That's where you feel up the energy. So, the referee asking everyone to give some air. So don't make too much of. Let the air circulation pass through. So, 1 goal for football for change, none for 4 for all academy. 2 minutes have been added as an extra time. Injury. Just getting it back here. The action. So will 4 for all Academy eye a goal here, make it 1-1 and go relaxed in the dugout. Will it be the football for change, going in a much more calmer environment? The goals have not been coming hugely. It has come in premium. That will tell you also the story of not being a one-sided final. The battle is still going. It's still intriguing. It's still very much of a convincing banner. Oh, can it be the second one? Does very well, squeezing it out. Gives a lovely pass. And from the far corner, kicks it up. The ball all only go in a line which was not shaping towards the goalpost. Immediately he shrugs and hides his face. He knew how close it could have been. It seems like it's Samuel Lingitsit Haukip, jersey number 5, with threw it around. Or was it that Mang Min Lun Thorthang, jersey number 7, couldn't find out too well? But almost he was trying to do what probably Len Gogam Chongloi did. He was the one who scored the goal today from the right wing. Number 25, Tang Gyulgam Haukip with the ball. Goes out of bounds. There's a few seconds remaining for ending this first half. And this Super Cup final. Now the corner kick from Tang Gyulgam Haukip. Oh, it goes way over with one leg. One bounce across towards the goalkeeper. And there we go. The blow of the whistle has come in. Oh, one bounce could have been 2-0. Done for the goalkeeper to stop it up. And there we go. At halftime, football for change 1. It was Len Gogam Chongloi in the 3rd minute who scored the goal. And yet to open their account with 0 goals for 4 for all Academy. You stick by, don't go anywhere. This is Mayur Barwa behind the mic. I'll be back with the second half very soon. All those action of this under-17 Super Cup final of the DPDL Super Cup will be coming soon, live and exclusive on DPDL.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट, आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, The best have risen. Where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat, and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
And welcome everyone for the second half, and it is the last half of this Acer DPDL Super Cup overall. Blow of the whistle for the second half of this Super Cup final, which is going on here at the Padukondravit Sports Center of Excellence here in Bengaluru in Karnataka. Behind the mic, I am Mayur Barwa again, your host commentator. Football for change, one goal in the first half. For all academy yet to open their account. They'll be under some pressure. Also, it's a serious pressure. But then again, it will be interesting to see now how what this passage of play now charts out for all academy in the blue avatar playing versus the red. It's the charge of the red already in the 4th minute. Let's see what was now the answer. What's the reply from 4 for all as the change ends from left to the right? Now it will be the red army, the blue army of 4 for all will be scoring from the right to the left. It will be the boys in red for football for change will be scoring. Be good battle going on here. It's already, you could see it's the scoring has not come in premium. Goal scoring has been tough. And it's all thanks to how the defenders have been done. And also, let's not forget it's a thankless job to be a goalkeeper. We easily forget how the goalkeeper also forms such an important asset in any team. So let's also give it to them of how they have been able to curve a niche, a name for themselves in this championship. But what about the goals? What about the goals today? First from Rehan Khan from Baichung Bhutia Football Schools, the only goals to be scored, making them the winner of the Shield final. And now it's another one which came in exactly the same manner, same fashion, from the same area with the left footing, and from How Kip. And now we'll be seeing how it goes on for 4 for all. Can they replicate? Can they make it 1-1? They have to do it as quickly as possible, or else they might just see the light at the end of the tunnel. Football for change. And you definitely don't want to just be there, isn't it? You want everything to come under one platform. That's what you say, the surge of the Red Army. It's always, as I mentioned before, looks like the football team from Manchester United. But then you want to do something different for for all academy. They would believe that we don't want them to do what like the menu does. We would like to only keep on mushrooming our legs like the young guns. Let's not put a pressure on them. But you will have to start your football story from somewhere, isn't it? And this is exactly a very good platform. You have the ages of the All India Football Federation, the State Association joining hands, the Karnataka State Association, and a wonderful facility to play up. Two huge names forming up this facility, Prakash Padukone and the wall of Indian cricket, Rahul Dravid. So it's all in all, it's such a win-win situation for everyone, especially for the players to come up and display their skills. They've already showcased their talents in front of everyone, and I'm sure it's been such a huge, memorable occasion. And that's what sports does for you. Gives you a chance for you to just put the best foot forward in life. You might not go all the way to play for the national colors, but again, you're learning be so much from this game, isn't it? And that's what is so important as a youngster to learn. We have played under 11, under 13, under 15, now here in under 13, seven categories across different cities. This is the Bangalore League leg that you are playing. So Mumbai, Delhi, among other cities. It's going to go more and more, I'm sure. It's going to grow up more as the years passes by. The association remains strong. It's also, and that's why it's a massive fruitful association that you see from everyone. At the moment, the at the 25th minute, the scoreline remains the same. Football for Change 1-0 for 4 for All Academy in the 25th minute. It's a dumb tension in the air as 5 minutes gone by, 15 minutes remaining by the clock for 4 for Academy, the Blue Army. And there you go again. When you get the charge, that's when I think football for change has been really strong. And no, they always play their their football very strongly. A good community also of footballers have come in from there. And I happen to visit Manipur. I've been there, Mizoram. There's been good community football. Badminton also is very good coming up there. So everyone has been very good. The engine has been very strong. Tennis is something which is not very strong in that part, including and cricket is also coming up very well. I think overall it's been very good in that region. Now, not surprisingly, they've been so good in what they have been doing. See from the corner. This slight bit of hesitation. Should he go straight? Should he go to the corner? Hands on heads. Some hands on your haunches also. But don't be confused because the it was at the first half that Football for Change were scoring on the right hand side. Now they will be scoring here on the left. Very close to be two goals, and if it becomes two, it will be a double pressure on four for all. That's the first, and that's the first target for Football for Change to make it two. And then even if there's another one, they can at least rely on the other one, and that's the reason why the goals are coming in premium. And overall, if you calculate both the matches, it's just overall two goals. Corner players from the right corner falls down. Good to see him just standing up. Losing control is Langongam Chongloi. He was the one, the goal scorer. Langomba Chongloi. Remember, very good in a midfield region. Now going in the forward, some tussle, some arm wrestling. That's Chongloi, Langomba Chongloi, right between the defenses. So quick off his feet, and unsurprisingly, he was the one. And from the corner, you can see Vicky Tingbui, also the captain. This is number 11, and along with him is four for all. That's a Tame Banjom Nombri from four for all. From the corner, left footer, Vicky Tingboy going for the header. Oh, didn't get that. What a lovely cross pass that was from the captain, Vicky Tingboy from the left wing. And the header could have matriculated in goal number two. But do I say it's a good articulation of the goal? Now it will be a freebie. Go for the curves. Just get the talk going. It won't be an easy talk. Get the ball, get the curve moving. At the blow of the whistle, it can be something different to see here. Here comes, oh, it's well over the crossbar. It did come from Tang Yang How kept the kick right between four of them. This you can see underneath some grass also comes in. That's how hard he's impound and beneath the ball to get that curve. But probably did much enough for the ball to move far away. And now you can see some droplets of rain on the screen, on the lenses of the camera. But again, thankfully, it's not a heavy downpour. We did see some minute droplets in the previous match between it was played between the Reliance Young Champs and Baichung Bhutia football schools in the Shield final. But again, it's rain, go away, rain, stay away. We need this going, and we do keep playing football under the rain, also, isn't it? And teams from Northeast, they definitely know this rain is like a part and parcel of their everyday life. Receives such amount of rainfalls in there, so not a concern. And overall, this is match number 33. Just quickly, my eyes came on to it's 13th of August. So I would like to wish every Indians a very, I would say, a prelated rather than a belated, because we're not having any action on the 15th. A very happy Independence Day to everyone. Advance happy Independence Day to everyone. We're just 2 days away from celebrating our independence. 15th August 1947. That's how the days and the years goes by, isn't it? Independent India. You've gone a long way, isn't it? Especially in sports also. And this is what the next generation of independent India, right in your screen. The next generation of footballers. Some header being tried. The goalkeeper. That's Ran Hankolgam Kipgen. Thank your pardon. Is flying to his left. But I'm sure he can smell the ball as it kept on curving. But again, probably the header actually came from his own teammate to just keep the zone away. There's one of them just shouting. Is it like a foul? Did he shout? Again, they've also come a good long way, isn't it? And now it's the chance for four for L Academy. Put something on his ears, isn't it? You're a good guy. You're a good guy. You can do that. That's how it is. So jersey number 11, the captain Hamida O Nong Tu with the freebie. Can he do it for his team? Can he be the captain leading from the front? Both the captains sports similar jersey 11. Vicky Tingpui captain 11 jersey. Hamed O Nong Tu the captain also jersey number 11. Very interesting. Can this captain number 11 try and equalize the other captain? Probably a silent prayer in his mind. What he's thinking? What will be the deflection? What will be the elevation? There we go. Curves it and straight to the goalkeeper. Does really well. Wonderfully done there from Hang Kong Lam. Keep Gan. Ah, look at that curve. Just a fraction of a second. The forwards were seriously in there. So it's all done and dusted, thankfully, but still shying away from the fact that this could have been the one zoned in. Less than 8 minutes remaining for the final to end now. I'm sure the heartbeats were very much up for football for change, but very good for them to see the goalkeeper. Kipgan did really well to see the ball till the last end. So the scoreline still remains at 1 for football for change, 0 for 4 for all academy. It's been very delightful and a lovely, lovely days to pass by. I'm sure everyone going behind have been mightily impressed of how this has gone. Oh, yellow card! I was talking about being mighty impressive. This is not impressive. On the left of your screen is Vicky Tingpui, the captain, and along with him is Langongam Chongloy, the goal scorer. I have to check who actually got the yellow card. That's Vicky Tingpui on your screen. And I'm sure it's disappointed. It's not a happy face. How can it be happy, isn't it, when you're staring the captain right in front of you? The captain knows there have been something going naughty there. Hamida O Nong too. But that is Imonglang Rimbai with the free kick. The ball curves among the commotion of the red and the blue. And the ball will now slightly, with the leg across the surface, will go out of bounds. And the 34th minute, almost finishing up. The scoreline still remains 1-0. Now heavily, slowly favoring the Red Army, the boys from the northeast, from Manipur, football for change. Let's see what it happens from here on. Who is going to have the last laugh? Are we seeing any twist in the tail? Or is it going in the similar scoreline 1-0 like the previous match? Remember, in the previous one, it was the Red Army who failed the Reliance Foundation Young Champs in the Shield final versus the Black Army of Baichung Bhutia Football School Stelly. Similar scoreline 1-0, and now it is also at 1-0. Will it this change? Will it this remain? Or are we going into, do I dare say, penalty shootout? Many of us don't need that with the droplets of rain coming in. Still early morning, isn't it? It was 7 minutes past 10 o'clock. And all the three results are possible. Can be anything. That's the goal scorer. Chong Loy, very far in as the ball goes by. Where the cross from the right winger. He did try well, but only will get there at the edge of the goal post. In one day where, and that's Vicky Tingpui with the corner. It's of his hands. It's a slow one. Header being tried, but more formed the four for all academy. But they will be defending here and not scoring. So not much for the goalkeeper and waiting for a substitution. Jersey number 9, Hem Go Hao Wai Pei is the one who will be substituted. Is the one who will be going in and will be substituting the goal scorer, Len Gong Gam Chongloy. So the goal scorer, the one and only goal which have been scored, he's now replaced by Hem Go Hao Wai Pei, jersey number 9 for football for change. Some nice articulation of the match going on. The 37th minute, watching all this action live and exclusive on DPDL, the Super Cup final of this under 17 age category of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. Right, as it is as I love saying it, super cup, isn't it? We had some tons of memories of each passing day of this tournament, and which each passing memories, it's only getting more and more delightful. Win or lose, you're already there in our memories. You're already there. Has cemented your place. Every one of them who are playing, all the 22 players of different teams and zones, they have crafted their own niche as an individual and also as a team. Just some fraction of minutes remaining here, plus the extra time. Sveki Tingpui, the captain, in the corner, reverses, nice pass to has it put it to Tangloje Haukip. You can find it out from the right winger, and nope, doesn't find the right header. Crosses, reverses like a bicycle quid onto the chest, a bounce. Oh, there is a collision. There's a collision, all right, but there is a goal also coming, all right. He throngs, he roars, he jumps. He knows that is Paukan Sembaite with the goal. Oh, what lovely. As the goalkeepers behind, they know now this match is well and truly pocketed by the team all the way from Northeast. From Manipur, football for change gets into a picture zone. The referee says, come on, you can take all the pictures a little later. But for all academy now lagging by 2 goals, and time is something which is seriously going out of the hands. The Red Army are putting their drops of blood across this hello turf now. Each blood will tell you that they have cemented their name now, and just probably some seconds away, some minutes away for the final furore, for the final hooray of this under 17 Super Cup. What faces will be telling those stories when they go back to their respective homes? There'll be so many stories to say, isn't it? Each and everyone will have their wonderful memories of stories. As you can see, beneath the screen comes Pauken Zambaite. He's the one who scored that goal to significantly and very calmly to just seal probably the final nail into the coffers and to get this name edged forever. In the 40th minute now, for all slowly knows that it's all in all now just going away from them. Just the few articulation of some few minutes, some few seconds, plus the extra time remaining here. But again, not to take anything away, any efforts from the Blue Army or 4 for All Academy. For the way, it's never easy when you come in. And oh, how close was this one to be goal number 3 from the right foot right into the middle. That's how close this was. Oh, look at that. What a brilliant shot that was from Hambong Khao Vaipe. Almost getting the 3 at the goal post, probably been an inch more towards the right. Guess that ball would have gone in. But 2-0 still. We have got 3 minutes extra to either to change the fortune. The goalkeeper goes all the way towards the right and just strongs it out of the playing area. Hang column, Kipgen, numero uno, number 1. Just played up. Just have to just beat the time here. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Hang Kong Lam Kipgen, the goalkeeper. You sometimes get excited. If you get more excited, it might just go against you. Are doing very well. They have been super well with this march coming in, going to the 42nd minute now. Significantly wonderful, very high in the air, and again the goalkeeper everywhere he is Oh, get something on the footing. He was very excited. Around with the ball. It also on the legs. He's now get it. He'll do okay. He'll do okay. His teammates know the story. They are confident. They says, let's not halt the progress. Let it just keep on going. Easy in huge discomfort. The goalkeeper. So some minutes to go on for the match to end. Two goals for football for change. Zero for four for all academy. The goalkeeper is going off. It's Hank Colum Kipgan who is going off. Probably will be replaced by the substitute goalkeeper. They have Rangling Chung Duroy as a substitute goalkeeper in the lineup. So Chelsea number 5, Samuel Lungitsat Haukip, waiting in the wings. He substituted. And there we go. Haukip now finally can go in. As for the rules, the other player really needs to come in. There's some time just remaining here for the blow of the final whistle of this Super Cup. Some time remaining for the memories to be curved. Oh, another injury. Another injury here. Jersey number 10, this time Edbon Mangar from 4 for All Academy falls down. Again, mostly where you get that. And probably is saying that, okay, I'm limping. I want to get it changed. So that's Jersey number 4 from the Reds. That's how Min Loon sings on. Wants to get substituted. Just few seconds remaining. And that's a header coming in. 4 for all. Can they get one? It's a good pass to the right winger. Comes in. Back to back man control there from Football for Change. And that's been a huge difference between both the teams today into the 45th minute. Probably the last articulation of the minutes remaining here of this final campaign. And just putting it just one bit, one final time. The ball just goes out of bounds behind. It's the goalkeeper who's just been replaced. Rang Len Chung Duroy of Football for Change. Hovels up, header. And there we go. The final hooray. And the final hooray comes in and hugs the smiles of the Red Army. The spar of the blood, the spar of the hemoglobin, the Red Army, all the way from Northeast, from Manipur. Football for Change are the winners, the champions of the Under 17 Super Cup of this Acer DPDL Super Cup. There we go, full time. Football for Change, 2 goals. Lengo Gam Chonglo in the 3rd minute, and then Pau Khan Sembaite in the 38th minute versus no goals to show off for all academy. Brilliant gameship, brilliant sportsman spirit, and brilliant gameplay in this football that they have showed, and eventually are the deservedly the winners, the champions, the football for change under the captaincy of Vicky Tingpui, Chelsea number 11. I'm sure he'll be there holding aloft the trophy with all his broad smiles among his teammates, and he'll be carrying forward ample of memories when they'll be going right from South India to Northeast, and there'll be so many of them, and they'll be curving for themselves, isn't it? That's the full time score right in your screen. Football for Change with 2 goals to none versus 4 for All Academy are the champions of the under 17 category Super Cup of the Acer DPDL Super Cup. This is Mayur Barwa behind the mic, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Until we meet again for scripting a new chapter in Indian growth story of Indian football, I'm signing off. You take care of yourself and have a very great day ahead. Cheers. And before I leave, not signing off completely, among those celebration, don't forget there is a closing ceremony also, so you can watch it live here on DPDL. Let me mention the closing ceremony. So good to see, isn't it? All of them celebrating, and the shouts will be deafening. The shouts will be deafening. The dance will be there. The local dance they do. And behind them is Vicky Team. Always good to see the captain not coming to the forefront. He's always behind, sparring the emotions. But again, you can see, you can always feel the heart, the agony that four for all are also going through. But silent prayers, they are the runners up, and why not give them also a heart, a liking for them for the way they have played until today. So someone has to win, and it's the football for change, changing the course everywhere. There we go. I'm sure they are singing to the heartbeats the song which will only make them apart. And there you go, joined by the friends, joined by the benches also, to dance and dance in a huge celebration. And why not? They can keep it going. They keep it going there all the way. So thank you so much again for one final time again. This is Mayur Barwa. I'm signing off. You keep on celebration. Join with us also for the closing ceremony. You take care of yourself. We'll see you again. Cheers.
Welcome to part 2 of the most epic countdown in youth football. The top 10 clutch goals in Acer DPDL Finals history. We've saved the best for this one. From last minute screamers to ice cold finishes under pressure, these goals will leave you speechless. If you missed part 1, check it out now and catch up on the insane talent lighting up our league. If you love football content like this, hit subscribe, smash like, and share it with your squad. Let's not waste another second. This is DPDL Clutch Goals, Part 2. At number 10, we revisit the longest penalty shootout in DPDL Finals history. Bengaluru FC versus Boca Juniors in the Under-8 final of the 2021-22 DPDL Bengaluru season. The match ended 1-1, with both teams going all out And what followed was pure drama. A sudden death shootout that ended 12-11. What made it even more incredible? These were just 7 and 8-year-olds showing unbelievable composure with a trophy on the line. The clutch moment came when BFC's number 9, NP Vedarth, stepped up and smashed his penalty into the top right corner, sealing the win. And don't forget Eklavya Goenka, BFC's outfield player turned goalkeeper just for the final. He made a crucial save in the shootout to help BFC lift their second DPDL title. Pure nerves, pure heart, a truly iconic DPDL final. At number 9, we head to the under-15 final of the DPDL Bengaluru 2023-24 Young Blues Elite FC versus Roots FC. Roots, playing their first ever DPDL final, took an early lead in the 7th minute through Ahan Gupta and looked set to lift their maiden title. But Young Blues had other plans. In the final minute of added time, Vedant Roy danced past 3 defenders, fired a shot that the keeper couldn't hold, and Ishan Sridhar was there to slot home the equalizer. A dramatic last gasp goal that flipped the momentum. And from there, Young Blues completed the comeback, winning on penalties and adding another trophy to the Bengaluru FC cabinet. This was a moment of pure belief, composure, and that never say die spirit. A clutch goal that changed everything. At number 8, we head to the under-7 final of DPDL Mumbai 2023-24 season between Kopana Football School and Bayside FA. Both teams were in their first ever DPDL final, and Bayside FA, the debutants, brought passion, energy, and a wave of support from their incredible parents and their ever-enthusiastic coach, Vinayak. Bayside had topped the table in the league stages, and they dominated this final too. But the clutch moment came with their third goal. They took a quick kick-in from the right, and jersey number 10, Ahan, was in the perfect spot to finish it first time with pinpoint accuracy. And then came the celebration. The whole team breaking into an adorable CR7 style celebration. A heartwarming and clutch moment that sealed a memorable win for Bayside FA. At number 7, we take you to the under-13 final of the 2024 DPDL Super Cup between Chennai FC and Alchemy FA. This was one of the most tactical battles ever seen in a Super Cup final. Both sides playing with attacking flair, but the defenses held strong. Chennai FC impressed everyone with their slick passing and standout individual skill. With just 3 minutes left and penalties looming, the moment came. Kunshiba Ningombam pounced on a defensive error, charged straight towards the goal, and unleashed a powerful strike that flew past the Alchemy keeper's fingers. It was the match winner. And it gave Chennai FC their first ever DPDL Super Cup title. A clutch goal in the dying minutes and a moment that lit up the Super Cup. At number 6, we head to the inaugural Under-14 final of DPDL Mumbai's 2022-23 season. A massive clash between Mumbai City FC and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Now here's the twist. Reliance Foundation played the entire season with a squad 1 year younger than the age limit. It was a bold move, but true to their philosophy of long-term player development, the Young Champs showed incredible maturity and talent throughout the campaign. The final, an absolute blockbuster. Down 2-0, under the lights, with the West Coast Brigade, Mumbai City FC's fan group, in full voice. Reliance Foundation were under immense pressure. It was loud, intense, and relentless. But what followed was the stuff of legends. They pulled 1 goal back, and then, with literally the last kick of the game, the Young Champs scored the equalizer to make it 2-2. A clutch goal in the most hostile of circumstances that silenced the crowd and took the final to penalties. They may have eventually lost the shootout, but what they showed that day, resilience, heart, and belief, earned them the only title that mattered. Mentality monsters. That equalizer, a moment that will live on in DPDL folklore. At number 5, we head to the Under-11 final of the DPDL Mumbai 2023-24 season between Soccer Star and Mumbai City FC B. The atmosphere was electric. Parents cheering, hearts pounding. A final that felt every bit as big as the moment. Soccer Star came into the game as favourites after a stellar campaign led by standout players like Yuvan, Jahan, Atharv, Simar, Atif, and Riyan, each of whom made massive contributions in both attack and defense. It was a true team effort that brought them to the final. The match itself, a tense, cagey affair, 0-0 after full time. But in the pressure of the shootout, one player rose above it all. Meg Patel, Soccer Star's creative maestro, who had dazzled all season with flair, vision, and technical brilliance, stepped up to take the decisive penalty. And with ice in his veins, he buried it, clinching Soccer Star's first ever DPDL title. What followed were pure scenes, emotional, unforgettable. Even club owner Mr. Ajit Sawant was moved to tears. A beautiful moment that showed just how much this title meant. A clutch finish, a historic title, and a day Mumbai will never forget. At number 4, we're throwing it all the way back to the OG season, the Under-11 final of DPDL Bengaluru 2019-20, Bengaluru FC versus BCFC. In many ways, this was where it all began. The moment that defined the spirit of DPDL, that on this stage, even 10-year-olds can produce magic that inspires generations. BFC and BCFC were the top teams all season, setting up a mouth-watering final filled with the best young talent in the city. The match itself was a tactical masterclass, tightly contested, intense, and waiting for a spark. And then it happened. Off a corner, cleared out of the box, Bengaluru FC's Ariël blocked off a defender, flicked the ball in the air, turned and smashed a jaw-dropping volley into the net. The crowd was stunned. We had never seen anything like that live, and it came from a 10-year-old. That goal cracked the game open. BFC rode the momentum to a commanding 4-0 victory, their first ever DPDL title. And Ariël, he went on to represent Reliance Foundation Young Champs in Mumbai, even featuring at the 2023 DPDL Super Cup. Moments like these are why we call them clutch. Moments that made DPDL what it is today. At number 3, we head to the Under-14 final of DPDL Mumbai's inaugural 2022-23 season. A blockbuster showdown between Mumbai City FC and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. This final didn't have just one clutch moment. It had two. First up, Daksha. He had already scored with a towering header at the start of the second half. And then, just 8 minutes later, he did it again. From a corner kick, Daksh timed his jump perfectly, powered through the air, and slammed home a second bullet header to give Mumbai City FC a 2-0 lead. A defensive rock all season alongside his attacking counterpart Nail Gogavla, who later went on to represent Blackburn Rovers youth team and the Canadian Under-16 national team. Daksh walked away with the player of the final and the defender of the year. Now, the second moment, and it's straight out of a movie. In the penalty shootout, with sudden death looming, Mumbai City FC captain Neeb Chipa switched gloves with the goalkeeper and stepped in himself. And on his very first attempt in goal, he stretched out a leg and made the match-winning save. Pandemonium followed. The West Coast Brigade erupted. Mumbai City FC were crowned champions in their debut season. Two clutch heroes, one unforgettable night. DPDL history at its absolute finest. At number 2, we take you to what is hands down the most turbocharged roller coaster final in DPDL history. The Under-9 final of the 2023-24 season in Bengaluru between Bengaluru FC and Alchemy FA. This was our very own mini classico, a clash of philosophies, passion and pure footballing chaos. Honestly, even the best Hollywood writers couldn't have scripted this. After a tense, goalless first half, the match erupted into life. Alchemy FA drew first blood with a deflected shot, but Lionel Smith hit back for BFC, a thunderous long-range equalizer that lit up the venue. Before fans could even settle, Alchemy retook the lead straight from kickoff, silencing the crowd again. And with the clock ticking down, BFC's Ganapati smashed in the second equalizer from close range. It was fast. It was furious. And for a moment, we forgot these were just 7-8-year-olds playing with the intensity of a FIFA World Cup final. Then came the clutch moment. From a quick kick-in, a slick 1-2 opened up space, and BFC's Jace Anderson stepped up, left foot, top right corner, goal. The stadium went into absolute mayhem. The comeback was complete. Cue the wild celebration. BFC were crowned Under-9 champions, and this epic rivalry added another unforgettable chapter. The rivalry, the pressure, the passion. This was more than a game. This was DPDL. At number 1, we head to the Under-16 DPDL Super Cup final of 2023. Reliance Foundation Young Champs versus Roots FC. If there was ever a football version of David versus Goliath, this was it. On one side, Reliance Foundation Young Champs, a 5-star AIFF accredited academy, coached by Mohan Bagan legend Jose Barreto. On the other, Roots FC, the underdogs on a dream run, led by Karnataka's Santosh Trophy winning coach Ravi Babu. It was a gripping battle. The young champs controlled possession, but Roots stood tall with tactical discipline and heart. Then came what looked like the clutch moment. In the dying minutes, the young champs earned a corner, and Roser Ningthaujam soared highest to power in a bullet header. One 0. Game done, right? Not quite. Because if there's a thing called a dying minute within a dying minute, Roots FC just invented it. Straight from the restart, they launched an NFL-style long ball into the box, and Nihal Karthik dove in for a brave, bouncing header that beat the keeper. It was the last kick of the game, the equalizer. The momentum had shifted. In the shootout, Roots held their nerve and pulled off the impossible, winning their first ever major DPDL title. A group that had grown together season after season finally lifted the big one. From grassroots grit to Super Cup glory, this was more than a clutch goal. This was a reminder to every player out there. It's never over until you decide it is. And that wraps up part 2 of the top 20 clutch goals in DPDL Finals history. From last-minute winners to pressure penalties, towering headers to unstoppable volleys, these weren't just goals. They were moments that shaped careers, united teams, and gave us memories we'll never forget. If these goals gave you goosebumps, just imagine what's coming next season. So hit that like button, share this video with your football gang, and don't forget to subscribe to the DPDL channel because the next clutch moment could be just around the corner. This is DPDL, where the future of Indian football comes alive. The Acer DPDL finals have seen some incredible moments in its history, but none more electrifying than these. Today, we are counting down the top 20 most clutch goals at Acer DPDL finals. Moments that changed the game and left fans on the edge of their seats. These goals were not only impressive for their skill and execution, but for the impact they had on the outcome of the match. At number 20, we have the Under 15 finals from DPDL Bengaluru from the season 2024-25. The finals was between Army Boys Sportskoi and Alchemy Ignis, two worthy finalists who had a dominant season throughout the year. In the finals, the Army Boys Sportskoi, remember, a DPDL debutant, took an early lead and seemed to be dominating the game, before Alchemy Ignis came straight back into it.
In this zone, they have to keep the ball. That is a very good chance, and it is clinically taken.
With 15 minutes to go, the Army Boys won a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. And this happened.
The free kick. Can Army Boys follow suit? Or can they go one better and take the lead? Remember, a goal here would be worthy of winning any final. Long run up. He will go for goal and he will find the back of the net. What a brilliant strike that is from the skipper. Well, he will forget everything that he has done in the last 15 minutes. He should have been off the field, but here he is scoring potentially the winner in the finale. Lechambom Bikendra Singh. What a free kick. Just gets it over the wall. Goalkeeper Elias was dumbstruck. The wall didn't jump.
Coming in at number 19, we go back to the inaugural DPDL Super Cup Under 12 final in 2023 between Bengaluru FC and Alchemy FA. All eyes were on Mohammad Asif, Alchemy's wonder kid, fresh off a record 67-goal season and crowned the DPDL Bengaluru Under 9 Player of the Year. With the score tied at 0-0 and tension rising, Asif came alive. First, he pounced on a loose ball after relentless pressing and smashed it into the bottom right corner with his magical left foot. Then, just 36 seconds later, a slick one-touch move carved open the Bengaluru defense, and Asif was there again, curling in his second with ice-cold composure. 2 goals, lightning pace. A game flipped on its head. Alchemy FA were champions, and Asif, a DPDL legend in the making. Oh, and that celebration, it became one of the most iconic images in DPDL history. At number 18, we head to Mumbai for the DPDL Under 9 final of the 2023-24 season between Bravo Football and SSC BFC Young Blues. These were the two standout teams all season, and the final didn't disappoint. After a tense 0-0 draw in regulation time, the match went into a penalty shootout. Now here's the twist. Luka, just 8 years old, had played in goal the entire match, making crucial saves to keep Bravo in the game. But when it came to penalties, after the scores locked in at 4-3, he stepped up to take the decisive spot kick himself. And with the pressure on, Luka smashed it into the net with pure confidence. What followed was unforgettable. He sprinted the length of the pitch as his teammates chased him in celebration. That goal sealed Bravo Football's second DPDL title and gave Mumbai one of its most clutch moments in DPDL history. At number 17, we go back to the under-10 final of the DPDL Bengaluru 2021-22 season between Boca Juniors and Bangalore City FC. Scoring a hat-trick at this age is rare, but doing it in a final, that's elite. Boca's midfield maestro Rishan Chaudhary delivered exactly that. He had already been a standout performer all season, controlling games alongside teammates Oscar, Jeffrey, Shaurya, Shlok and Chandra. And in the final, he stepped up big time. Rishan struck twice early, showing sharp instincts inside the box and giving Boca the upper hand. But his third goal? That was the clutch moment. With BCFC trying to play out from the back, Boca pressed high. Rishan intercepted the ball near midfield, took a quick touch and banged it in from outside the box. A stunning finish under pressure. That hat-trick not only made Rishan the top scorer of the season, it also delivered Boca Juniors their first ever DPDL title. At number 16, we go to the under-8 final of the DPDL Bengaluru 2021-22 season. Bengaluru FC versus Boca Juniors. This match was already historic. It became the longest penalty shootout in DPDL history. But before that epic finish, one moment changed everything. Boca's Soebam Singh stepped up when his team needed him the most. BFC had taken an early lead in a thrilling end-to-end game. The pressure was intense from coaches, fans and parents, especially with this being the first final after the COVID break. Then came the moment. Boca had a kick in from the left side. Soebam positioned himself perfectly and on the volley fired it straight at goal. A slight deflection helped it on its way and in it went. A huge equalizer under pressure. A moment of courage and quality from a young footballer. Soebam's strike took Boca to that unforgettable shootout and straight into DPDL clutch history. At number 15, we head to DPDL New Delhi for the under-12 final of the 2024-25 season between Caution Sports and Vision FA. Caution came into the final as the invincible champions, unbeaten all season, and they lived up to the hype, dominating the match with a 5-0 win, much like PSG's famous rout of Inter Milan in the 2025 Champions League final. But the standout moment? A stunning header from right wing-back Shobit Seth. From a corner, Shobit timed his late run into the box to perfection and connected with a bullet header that flew past the keeper. Despite his small frame, he rose above everyone and banged it in with authority. It was a goal that sealed their dominance and gave Caution Sports their first ever DPDL title in New Delhi. A clinical performance and a clutch finish from a rising star. Remember the name? Shobit Seth. At number 14, we head to the under-10 final of the DPDL Mumbai 2022-23 season between Total FA and Soccer Star. This was our inaugural season in Mumbai, and what a final it was. Two fantastic teams went all out. Ending regulation time locked in at 1-1. With the title on the line, the pressure was sky high. But Total FA held their nerve, converting 4 perfect penalties. And the moment that sealed it, star player Safwan stepped up for the final kick. Calm as ever, no signs of nerves, he kissed the ball, placed it down, took a deep breath and slotted it into the top right corner with total composure. That goal delivered Total FA's first ever DPDL title in Mumbai and earned Safwan the Acer Player of the Year award for his brilliant attacking play all season. A cool finish, a massive moment, and a clutch goal, Mumbai will never forget. At number 13, we have the under-19 DPDL Bengaluru final from the 2024-25 season between Dream United and Alchemy Ignis. It was a debut season for Dream United, but their bold, attacking style saw them reach the finals. Facing them were Alchemy Ignis, experienced in DPDL, disciplined, and favourites to win it all. But then came a moment of magic. Dream United's Alphonse K. Thompson unleashed a strike that left everyone speechless.
Can he convert? He has the ball, takes a shot. Oh, it's a wondrous goal. You see such goals in World Cup and ISLs, but now it's back here in DPDL.
That unbelievable goal gave Dream United the lead and eventually their first ever DPDL title. A truly unforgettable strike and a clutch moment that even professional footballers would be proud of. At number 12, we go to New Delhi for the under-10 final of the 2024-25 DPDL season between BBFS Pinaka and Bhagat Singh FA. It was a tense tactical battle that ended 0-0 in regulation time, forcing the final into a dramatic penalty shootout. Enter Francis Kamgungu, BBFS Pinaka's all-round superstar. All season, he had shown he could dribble, he could defend, he could score, he could link up play, and in the final, he added one more role to that list. He became a goalkeeper. Francis stepped up to take the first penalty and smashed it in with confidence. Then, he pulled on the gloves and got between the posts, making two crucial saves to win BBFS Pinaka their first ever DPDL title after 5 long years in the league. He was later named Defender of the Year, but in the final, he was also the match winner. A true clutch performance from a truly complete player. At number 11, we go to the under-9 final of the DPDL Bengaluru 2022-23 season between Bengaluru FC and Alchemy FA. If there was ever a moment to say a star is born, this was it. Mohammad Asif, in his debut DPDL season, lit up the stage with his dazzling dribbling, quick feet, and that magical left foot. He looked like a once-in-a-generation talent, and in the final, he proved it. Against a strong BFC side, Asif scored 4 goals, completely dismantling the defense with flair and confidence. But the real clutch moment, his first goal, when he pounced on a loose ball inside his own half, beat 2 defenders on the run, and hammered it into goal to give Alchemy the lead. He was later named Acer Player of the Year, and he's only gone from strength to strength since. Mohammad Asif, a name that's becoming legend in DPDL history. And that wraps up part 1 of our countdown of the most clutch goals in DPDL finals history. But trust us, the best is yet to come. Part 2 is where it gets next level, featuring jaw-dropping screamers, last-minute winners, and a goal that broke the internet. Don't miss it.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट। आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर। लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.
Everyone who made this possible. Thank you all. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the All India Football Federation, the Karnataka State Football Association, and the All AFF Member State Associations whose support has been invaluable in making this tournament possible. A big thank you to our partners and sponsors, our title partner Acer, principal partner Spinner Sports Drink, Medical partner Manipal Hospitals. I request the paramedic team from Manipal Hospitals to come up here and receive their memento. Requesting Sarthak sir to do the honors. Thank you. Next, thanking our equipment partner Decathlon. And finally, our venue partner Padukon Dravid Center of Sports Excellence. I request Mr. Gautam to come up here, please. And requesting Anand to do the honors. Please felicitate Mr. Gautam from PDCSE. Sponsors, thanking everyone. Now, before we move on, we begin by honoring the AIFF match officials from today. AIFF match commissioner, Mr. Murthy Gopal. So please come up here. Requesting Sarthak sir to please do the honors and felicitate our match officials. From AFF, the referee manager, for all his support throughout the tournament. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our match officials. Thank you, everyone. Sarthak sir, I request you to stay because I now request you to come up here and speak a few words.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Check. Good morning to everyone present here. I'll keep this quick. I'll keep this short. Congratulations to all the finalists who took part in the competition today, the winners and the runners-up. I think there's a lot of learnings for both sides to take home, and I hope that this tournament gave you the game situations, gave you the experience to take back home, gave you memories. And we hope to see each and every one of you working hard and improving and hopefully making it and achieving your dreams. That's what we wish for all of you. I would like to thank everyone who was part of organizing this competition, starting with the referees, with the All India Football Federation, the Karnataka State Football Association, the entire team of DPDL, the operations staff, the media staff, the social media staff, the designers and the editors back home as well. Everybody has put in a real shift in the last 10 days, and we're really happy that the tournament has ended successfully. And I just wish each and every one of you all the best. I thank all the teams for participating, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Okay, so now it's time for the most exciting part, the individual awards. The first one is awarded to the goalkeeper who has shown outstanding reflexes, positioning and leadership from the back, consistently making crucial saves to keep their team in the game. For this award, I request Mooti sir to come up here and present the award. The best goalkeeper of tournament in the under-17 age category is Hengulam Kipgen from Football for Change. Demonstrated rock-solid defending, tactical awareness, and composure under pressure throughout the tournament. The best defender of the tournament, Steven Rapp, Nampi from Fairfield. Come on, heads up. Let's give a huge round of applause for him. Well done, Chan. Next, on the midfield maestro, who controlled the tempo, link play between defense and attack, and consistently influence matches with win and work rate. The best midfielder of the tournament is Dingan Market from Football for Fame. Congratulations, William. The next award is given to the player who found the back of the net most times, showing precision, creativity, and instinct of a true finisher. For this award, I request Anand to come up here, please. The top scorer of the tournament is Brajesh Kumar Pradhan from BBFS Delhi. Next, we recognize the coach whose tactical decisions, leadership, and the ability to inspire players made a significant impact on their team's performance. The best coach of the tournament is Faila Vendor Sintor from Fairfield. congratulations. And the final individual award, the highest one awarded to the most consistent and influential player across the tournament. Someone who combined skill, determination and sportsmanship to leave a lasting mark on the Super Cup. We are also delighted to announce that this year's Acer Player of the Tournament wins an Acer Aspire laptop. To present this award, I request Arthur sir to come up here, please. So, the Acer Best Player of the Tournament is Vicky Tinkoy from Football for Change. Alright, and here is the final section, the trophy presentation. For this, I request Anand to come up here, please, and present the trophy. So the Shield winners at the DPDL Super Cup in the 17 age category, Bhaichand Bhutia Football Schools. Let's hear it up for our All right. Now, the runners-up of the DPDL Super Cup 2025 in the under-17 age category. Fourth Football Academy. All the players, including the coaching staff. Well done, team. Now I request the sir to come up here and present the award. Finally, it's time. The champions of DPDL Super Cup 2025 in the under 17 age category, Football to Change.
Music.
Congratulations, champions. Once again, a big round of applause for everyone involved. Thank you to all the players, coaches, referees, volunteers and parents for making the under-17 category of the DPDL Super Cup 2025 a success. We look forward to seeing you all at DPDL Bengaluru, Mumbai and Delhi. Until then, keep playing, keep growing and keep the passion alive. Thank you guys.
लाइफ है स्पोर्ट, आपको चाहिए इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स का सपोर्ट विद स्पिनर एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक। हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर।
Shot!
लाइफ के स्पोर्ट का एवरीडे स्पोर्ट्स ड्रिंक विद इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स, हाथ में स्पिनर, पक्का विनर.
From the streets of Delhi, from the fields of Mumbai, from the grounds of Bengaluru, the best have risen, where journey meets destiny. Built through blood, sweat and belief. One final test. This is the stage for glory. The DPDL Super Cup this August in Bengaluru.